She left her newborn baby inside a trash basket and walked away without looking back. At that very moment, a humble man searching for recyclables heard a faint cry among the garbage. He approached and found a newborn. That man was Don Juan, 58 years old, a recycler who lived alone in a small shack. Every day he woke up at 4 a.m. to push his cart through the streets, collecting cans and bottles to survive. When he picked up the baby in his arms, the crying stopped, and Juan's heart filled with something he hadn't felt in years. He rushed the baby to the hospital. The doctors took care of the little one and asked him, "Are you the father?" Juan, with a trembling voice, said he wasn't, but God had placed a child in his hands. He named him Daniel, the son that life and God had brought into his path. The neighbors whispered, "Juan, you're an old poor man living in a shack. How are you going to raise a child?" But Juan paid no attention to criticism. Every morning he knelt before going to work and prayed, "Lord, give me strength to take care of this child. Don't let him lack anything." He worked under the burning sun, selling cans, and at night he fed Daniel, warming his bottle on an old stove he had found on the street. Daniel grew, and at 7 years old he asked, "Dad, why are we so different?" Juan, with tears in his eyes, answered, "Because God wanted us to find each other. You are my son from the heart." When Daniel turned 10, Juan fell gravely ill with a heart condition. He needed urgent surgery and he had no money. Desperate, he thought, "God, what will happen to my son if I die? I'm all he has." That night, in their small, dark shack, Daniel knelt beside him and cried in prayer, "Dear God, please don't let anything happen to my dad. I love him." The next day, the owner of the local market arrived with unexpected news. "Tell your story at my church. The pastor wants to meet you." The pastor gathered the whole congregation. They made a donation and paid for the entire surgery. He told Juan, "God used you to rescue Daniel from abandonment. Now he is using us to rescue your life." Today, Daniel is 25 years old, a doctor working in the same hospital where he was saved as a baby. Juan, now 83, is retired and lives in a house Daniel built especially for him. Every week, Daniel visits his father and always tells him, "Dad, you found me in the trash, but you gave me a home. You taught me that true love doesn't depend on blood, and I will never forget that." Daniel learned a powerful truth. It doesn't matter where you were left. It doesn't matter who rejected you. God always prepares a rescue for you because his love abandons no one. If you also believe that God never abandons his children, write "I believe" in the comments and share this story so more people remember that true love transforms lives.